Silta motioned for her to come to the bathroom, and there the healer checked on her injuries, occasionally clucking her tongue as if Aslan had been a rambunctious youth off on a misadventure. Silta changed the bandages on her forehead and arm, pointing at the stitches and nodding as if to say that it was healing well. "You will take for pain?" she asked, offering the draught once more. "No, thank you." Aslan smiled and nodded her thanks. Silta shrugged and packed her things. "Careful with the arm," she said, mimicking a limited range of motion. "Don't carry. You could rip it." Aslan nodded again. "Yes, I'll be careful. I promise." "You're looking better, Archer," came a voice from the bathroom doorway, and Aslan jumped so much that Arrow took a step back from where he had been leaning casually, and Silta placed her hands on Aslan's shoulders to steady her. Aslan felt her heart pounding to the idea that he could sneak up on her so easily. "Go away!" Silta chastised him with a laugh, waving him away. She petted Aslan's cheek in a motherly way, as if to soothe her, but Aslan stood defensively. Silta let her out, and Aslan found the other servants had seemingly left, their duties complete. It was just Arrow, tall and commanding in the center of the room, his eyes steady on her. "The dress, it needs," Silta said to Arrow, trying to maintain Tyrion even as her voice faded. Her fingers came up in a pinching motion, but Aslan didn't understand. Certainly she did not need a smaller dress. Arrow went to the bureau, fishing inside his shirt as he walked. Aslan's stomach did a somersault at the realization that he kept her freedom on a chain around his neck. He used the key to unlock the little drawer, revealing an array of small, delicate objects made of silver, gold, bronze, even ivory. They looked like brooches. He glanced at Aslan, surveying her body, and then turned back to the drawer. Surely those brooches, fastened from long piece of metal, she could use for stabbing in a tender place, like the throat or the eye. Knowing this must be the reason his hands hovered in hesitation, and yet he ultimately selected two and picked them up, moving closer to her. He seemed predatory and virile, in a way she was unaccustomed to, even living among soldiers for so long. She swore she could feel the heat radiating off of him as he approached her, and willed herself to stand her ground. "Almanian garb suits you," he said, with a soft smile, and she glowered at him. Sure, he must be mocking her. But his eyes were strangely appreciative as he lingered on her body, and she felt herself blushing under his gaze. It had been a long time since she had been admired.